the Emmy winner for Outstanding Newscast, KOMO Seattle. You're watching KOMO 4 News, the Northwest News Channel, with Jeff McAtee, Kerry Brock, weather with Steve Poole, and sports with Bruce King. Now, live from Seattle, KOMO 4 News, Nightcast.
Good evening again. Well, 2 teenage boys are in jail tonight as police look into what they know about the murder of a North King County man. As KOMO's Mike Nesteroff tells us now, this is the very latest and the very most serious in a continuing problem with teenagers at the Woodside apartment complex near Lake Forest Park.
Kevin Wiseman's body was found early yesterday morning, but police say he may have been shot during the weekend. The 27-year-old had lived in the Woodside apartments in North King County for about a year. The 2 13-year-olds picked up for questioning in his murder apparently knew him and had been to his apartment several times before. Although King County police are saying little, if anything, about the motive or the murder itself, people who live in this apartment complex tell me that this is the latest in a series of incidents involving teenagers.
One kid pulled a knife on me, and he dropped the knife and went off the property, and I haven't seen him since. And then now, same old problem, just different kids.
The woods next door are the base for the teenagers' activities, which range from harassment of the residents to apartment and car break-ins.
I'm just scared to death to be here right now because I never know what's going to happen from one minute to next. When I'll be woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning by these kids, and I don't know, it's just frightening, you know, and I don't know what to do about it because I feel that, you know, I pay my taxes and I feel I pay my taxes and I expect the police to do their job, and I feel that they're not doing it properly.
King County Police would not comment tonight. In the meantime, Kerry Fisk says he's moving out as soon as he can, and the others who can't afford to move are hoping police can do something to take care of the problem. I'm Mike Nesteroff, KOMO 4 News near Lake Forest Park.
Now, police also say another teenage boy may be taken in for questioning.
4 years ago today, the first victim was found in a case that soon came to be known as the Green River Murders. Tonight, about a dozen members of the Women's Coalition to Stop the Green River Murders is keeping a vigil in the old Glendale Junior High School. The school now serves as the headquarters for the Green River Task Force. The demonstrators plan to camp out in the lobby for 46 hours, 1 hour for each woman on the Green River victim list.
We think it's important to remind women that it's really gone on this long, and it could go on longer unless, you know, there's community pressure, you know, for more resources or more people or you know, to get more information out to women. We don't want to have to do this again next year.
Green River Task Force members had no comment about the demonstration. The women will be allowed to remain in the building as long as their sit-in remains peaceful. Did former Philippines President Marcos use spies to keep tabs on his enemies here in the U.S.? The wife of a Marcos opponent gunned down in Seattle says yes. Terry Mast says Marcos admitted spying on people during questioning yesterday in Hawaii. Mast and her lawyers are in Honolulu for a court-ordered deposition from Marcos on the murders of 2 Seattle cannery workers back in 1981. Mast claims that her husband and another man were murdered 5 years ago for anti-Marcos activities. Seattle Center, the next Epcot? Well, right now that may seem far-fetched, but it is a future possibility. The Seattle Center has been in contact with the Disney company about changes. The first step would be a study to study the area.